this PvP week we are graced with another rule, one that will change pretty much how you use characters, although it's going to be just slightly different than last week. So we still have the season rule where you can get over 3 ult gauge with passives. I do believe this is kind of fraudulent, but the weekly rule is that if you use full team with the same character aspect or characteristic, then you get 20% basic stats. And characteristic is not, race or whatever, is this section right here, the third section, which contains catastrophes, commitments, collab, this Ragnarok, which we're using, archangels, sins, and gods. Not goddesses, but gods. There's a subsection of the mythology gods. So, Unknown is already a team that has a massive basic stat increase. I wish I could instead run Echidna and have just a full basic stat, but unfortunately she's not part of the same characteristic as the others, so we wouldn't get the rule. And the major difference between last week is that this time you can't really run humans because they don't have the same characteristics. So if you want to run, for example, Bon, you can just run Sins, and Sins is going to be doing pretty good. You're going to be part of the rule, so just Bon, Lost Vein, the end, you're going to be fine. If you even want to run like Ascador in the back or something, just in case one of your characters dies, you still remain with the rule. Like for me, if one of my characters gets offed, Nanashi is just completely ruining the rule for me because he's not a Ragnarok, but we'll see what we can do. This guy does not know about the rule. Summer Merlin is not a Ragnarok character. Let me take a look at the attacks we have right now. So we got 41k for tier. We could have a little bit more because there is a card set I'm using, which increases our attack on debuff on enemies. So as long as I do this, my attack has already increased on tier. And he just wipes with full HP. He had full HP. The enemies didn't have full HP, but he had full HP. I want to preface that. Because obviously, he gets more attack with his lower HP, up to 66%, where he gets 50%. But if you have like max HP, he's not getting any of that 50%. So he's technically at his weakest state if you go first with him, because you're not going to be taking any hits, right? But if you're going second and he takes some hits, he gets under 66%, he's going to get crit chance and the full 50% attack. And that's, tier as his strongest. This is technically a Sin team, so that's interesting. But, of course, Merlin. Very, very strange. Very, very strange. Got a dodge right there. He must know I have dodge, so he went to the Merlin card, which is the weakest. Crit chance lower on my tier is not what you want to see, but those corrosions are pretty big. So how much crit chance do I have here on tier? For just to see. So 34%, but we are on attack getting a little extra, like 50 or so, I think. Let me just kill Lost Vein. Yeah, we have max attack from that card set as well. I forgot to see how much attack we had. Oh, we missed the crits. Well, that's okay. Lost Vein is still gone. He lost the rule. Zeldris immediately removes the rule. No more 20%. And so this is why I said about maybe using Asker in the back. But that goes the same for my Nanashi, for example, right? If he takes out my tier, which he can very easily, tier already has the target. He could just take out... Strange. He could just take out tier, right? That's for sure. He could have. He didn't, but he could have. That was strange. Then I would have lost the passive as well. Oh, this is not getting any passive at all. Demons are just not going to be doing much this week. Demons haven't been in a slump right now anyways. You're not running demons. The human team is just too much for humans to handle. Even the unknown team, this new unknown team with Hell, it's not that demons can't handle per se. It's just you rely a lot on AoEs, right? And if you're popping the AoEs, you're just getting crushed by the corrosion. So the only way to play against them is just to wait for a level 3 AoE from Demon King. And if you just get unlucky and don't get a level 3, you likely lost. Tier will catch up on you. You can't just ignore the characters either, right? So yeah, demons are definitely going to come back as soon as a new Meliodas comes out in December, but for now it's not looking good. Another demon. Literally just said. Literally just talked about it. Let's do a little hit here on Chandler first before the attack. Kind of want to make sure Chandler is gone. I should have AoE'd first, actually. Well, oh well. Oh well. It's fine. Because the moment Chandler is gone, now we can really focus on Demon King. Oh no. That's not good. Now I kind of have to pray that his Demon King doesn't get level 3. Yeah, even if it does. Am I really in trouble? I don't know. I don't know if I'm in trouble. Because if I kill my last killer, which is not very hard, she doesn't have the best stats, and I kill Melly, what is he gonna do really? Like, what really is he gonna do? I just need to do this. I'm gonna make sure my last killer is gone before I before I attack Meliodas here. Very much gone, yep. Like, realistically, what is he going to do? When everybody else, I mean, even if he gets level 3. If this is a level 3 AoE, it's still not going to cut it. I just have too much stats. I just simply have too much stats. Like I said. And this is not just the PvP rule, right? Even if there was no PvP rule, I would have still survived. Humans not getting any extra stats. Or else could have been very good. Or else it would have been pretty good. But with no extra stats, there's no point. Too much of a disadvantage, really. Level 2. If we can take some damage here on tier, we can see some pretty big numbers. Oh, I forgot to check his attack that one time. I'll check now. He's gonna be max HP if he doesn't take a hit here. He did. Not significant of a hit though. Definitely being counteracted by the Bond attack lowers. So it's probably going to be about the same. 42k. Yeah, if not for the Bond attack lowers, we could have seen a little bit more. The damage increases as well. Now, Sins I can see being the honestly best team of the week. It's just Lost Vein is still an undeniable threat, as my tier absolutely eviscerates. Oh my god. But naturally the Sin team should have more CC. So, you know, if you're doing top 100, no one has food. Sins are gonna have the advantage. You can attack with melee, or you can taunt with DN, attack with melee, then crit chance lower with Ban, and with all the lowering, you know, damage reduction from Ban, crit chance lower, attack lowers from, you know, Zeldris' passive and Ban's passive, and damage reduction from the end. Really, really hard for tier to replicate what just happened. Humans with 390k. Nice little dodge. That would have been painful if not for a dodge food. Does he take on my tier here? I think he does. Yep, he does. Not great. And I lose the 20%. Not great. It's the thing, right? Like, I don't have Tarmiel Link on tier because I have it on her. And it's like, oh, just use on tier, right? It's better. So they don't take out tier first turn. Yeah, but then they take out her. And, I mean, you can argue for which one is worse. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. You can argue for which one is worse, but I don't know. That's really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate they survived there. Yeah, that might cost me the whole thing. May or may not. Let's see. Nice corrosion there. Stack some more corrosions. If he doesn't dodge the AoE, then this should kill. And then we'll go to Ascanor, because he doesn't have Tarmiel Link. You know, she has Tarmiel Link, so... harder to take care of. No more attack lures on me. It's like they would have taken her out. And would I have been able to come back without her, but with tier? There's a likelihood, but I don't know. So, that's about it.